Okay, let's go ahead and head over to the gym now. You sure already know what day it is today. We don't skip legs around here. We have some quads in the mix. We typically hit our muscle groups twice a week, and today is that second round of legs. We're gonna be doing some quad focus legs is typically what we end up doing. And so we're gonna do, I'm thinking some hack squats, start off with some hack squats, and then move over to some leg press, and then finish that bad boy off with some leg extensions. Now, that's what we're hoping for. But, that might not be the case once we get there. Sometimes we get there and it's super packed, and then I end up asking someone how many sets you have on the hacks. And they got like 5 sets of 10. So you never know. If that is the case, then I think we're gonna start off with some primers, start off with some leg extensions. And what's good about primers is that we'll warm up the general area, still go hard, but once we get to those heavier lifts like hack squats and leg press and everything, we won't have to use as much weight, but we're still going to be putting enough tension and destruction towards our gains. So that's just kind of like a pro tip. Sometimes you can start off with some lighter, more squeezing sets, and then go into your heavy lifts, and that can also be a good way to start off. I sometimes like to do that with things that usually cause me trouble, like triceps, but I don't do it all the time. It just kind of depends on how busy it is, and if the leg extension is open but not the other leg machines, then it's no brainer to do those first. And then we're gonna end up doing some biceps. For biceps, we're gonna keep it around 6 to 7 sets. I'm thinking maybe we'll do some, actually I have no idea because once we get there we're gonna have to kind of see how busy it is, and so maybe we'll see once we get there. I'm hoping to for sure do some type of incline curl, either that is with a seat, with dumbbells, or maybe that isolation machine that we like to use. And then we're gonna move over to a preacher curl machine. I think that'll be pretty good. Maybe we'll do a single hand or double hand, it just kind of depends. And then we're gonna finish it off with whatever's available, honestly. Like towards the end of the session already, we've already put in a lot of work. Those last ones are just to really solidify the session. Those top sets are, I feel like, the most important ones for sure. Now, I went to go get a car wash earlier today because my car was looking a bit rough from the outside. It was already super dusty, and it's been a minute since I got a car wash. Man, tell me why it cost $6 for 5 minutes of using the little tools that they have. So you have to split those 5 minutes into brushing and also rinsing. And the rinser does not rinse the foam. Is foamy as hell, and so it's like really stuck to your car. I had to pay it twice because I was scrubbing and I ran out of time. I was like, man, it feels like cardio because you're going hella fast, trying to scrub your car hella fast with the little brush because you only have 5 minutes. And then in between that, you kind of want to make sure you're getting all the spots because sometimes, the bird poop doesn't go away. So you want to make sure you're scrubbing it pretty good. And then it gives you a little timer as you're going by. And then it was telling me I had like a minute left. And I was still in the brushing part, man. And so I was like hella anxious the whole time, hella like pressed on time because I was like, I'm already paying for this. I'm paying for the time, and so I need to hurry my ass up. But man, it felt like a race, having to just like try to scrub my car down as fast as possible and then try to rinse it down as much as possible. But we got it done. It was just a little bit hectic. I forget how short on time you can be sometimes when it comes to those little washers or those little manual car washing stations, because man, they don't give you enough time. They for sure almost make it so you have to buy it twice, so that way you can save some of those coins for next time. But we ended up just giving it a second scrub, make sure we get everything pretty good, since we ended up using another 5 minutes. And so we got it all nicely cleaned up and everything, which was nice. It wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad. I am hoping that this weekend it is not too busy once we end up going over there too, because we're going to out of town. And so I'm hoping that we don't find a lot of traffic, because we're going a little bit towards the Sacramento area. And I haven't been there in a minute, actually. I haven't been around Sacramento. And so I don't know how busy it gets over there. And so we'll see once we start driving over there whether it gets super, super busy or not. But hopefully we don't catch traffic, because the last thing we need to do is deal with traffic on the way to that work event and on the way back. Okay. Anyways, let's skip over to the not to the car talk, man. I don't know what I'm talking about. To the gym. Let's skip over to the next clip and see if we ended up getting lucky, whether we start off with the hack squats or if we end up starting with some primers. We'll see. Cross your fingers for us. Okay. Make sure the mic's on. All right, let's do our first warm-up. See how this goes. Nice. Yesterday after the gym, we picked up a new belt, because I was just telling you guys how the purple belt's color's a little bit too crazy. I'd rather have something a little bit more neutral. So we ended up picking up like a cheap lever belt for I think $35. We're gonna test it out today, see how much support we actually get from it. But let me show you guys what it looks like. Hold on. All right, so this one in particular, it's still a lever belt, but you see how flimsy it is? It's definitely not the same quality as the other one that we use, but I think it still gives us pretty good support. We're gonna use it today for our top set, just to kind of test it out, whether we can actually use it for the other top sets for other workouts. If not, then I'm gonna end up just using the strength shot for our heavier lifts. But we'll see. We'll see how it feels. Now, the second warm-up, we're gonna use the belt just to kind of get a bit of a feeler set. And then we're gonna go get some 35s and go hard. We'll say this motherfucker's tight. Let's go get 35s. All right. Our top set is going to be the 245s with 35 on each side. I'm going to try maybe get a solid 6 to 7 is what I'm aiming for. We're going to stay here for 2. And then I'm thinking we're going to do some leg press. I'm a little bit too lazy to honestly set up the belt squat, so I think some leg press is going to be pretty good. I'm going to catch my breath, and then we'll start off. We're going to use the sleeves for this one, though. All right. Wish me luck. One.
I need at least 2 more. One more. Nice. Okay. Let's drop down for the last one. Let's grab some 25s. Let me go grab some 5s. I completely forgot. I'll be right. I need at least 2 more. Come on. And they were gonna drop at this one, unfortunately. Come on. One more. Okay. Let's drop it. Take out the 5s. Fortunately, it's one of those days. Let's move to the next one now. We're done. All right. I ended up finding this little seat here that I like to use as an extender. What sometimes I can do is just set it back here to get us a little bit more range of motion. I feel like it also protects my lower back just a tiny bit, because sometimes what happens when you go super, super deep, your butt can sometimes slide off because there's a little bit of space. I think that's a little bit more for us shorter folks. And so what I like to sometimes do is add a little bit more range of motion so I can drop lower, because I use the little seat, which I like. Here we go. Okay. Come on. Why? Okay. Let's go. Let me go wipe my face real quick because I can't see a thing. Ah. Oh, fuck. Okay. I think on the next one, we're gonna drop down. Two, I think 255 should be good. Let me switch the angle for you guys. So we ended up dropping down from the 270s to 255. Let's try to get a solid on the 7 should be pretty good. And then we're gonna move over to leg extensions. No one's here at the gym, so we're good to go. We're gonna have to wait for much. Let's do this. Yeah, I did. Yes, I did. I did. I was doing that without yes, I am. Uh, yeah, it's good memory, man. No, that's good. That's good memory, dude. That's all. I need one more. Come on. Okay. Let's get some leg extension now. Let's move on to our last exercise now. We're gonna stay here for 2. And then we're gonna finish off with some adduction and some calves. We can't forget about those. But I won't be recording those. Just to not make the video any longer than it needs to be. We're gonna use this trusty little extender here that we like to use. Here's a little bit more range of motion. Let's do this one. I'm gonna try to get a solid, I don't know, anywhere from 7 to 8 for the 2 sets. Hope for the best. And then go from there. All right, let's do it. I don't know what we're gonna do actually. Let's do 195. I think I'll be good. Nice and controlled. Come on. All right, wish me luck. Oh, that feels good. Yep. This is it. Three, 4, 5, I'm gonna pause at that. Hit for maybe 2 more. Holy shit. Man. We ended up taking a nap earlier. Instead of giving us more energy, I think it just made me more sleepy. We woke up super early today for our morning walk. Let me show you guys how long we walked this morning, what time we woke up. Man. But we did end up being 7 hours, so that's a good thing. All right, enough talking. Let's hit for 2 more. What? Okay. That was good. I think for the second set, we're going to drop down a little bit. I think we're going to do, instead of the 195, maybe 185. Drop maybe 10 pounds. Give us a little bit more leverage. I think that'll be pretty good. My mom just sent me a picture of all the cats that she has. She has like fucking like 10. Let me see if I can I'll post a picture actually of the little lineup here. This is the video that she sent me, but I'll just post a little snapshot. All right. This is his last one. See how this goes. Really nice just being able to do like I think that's because two, three. I'm getting right. One more. One more drop set, I think will be good. Holy shit. Let's drop these two. I'm gonna take a quick 10, 15. And I think we're gonna hit it for one more. Maybe 2. We'll see. Oh, I fucking hate leg extensions, man. It fucking hurts. So fucking bad. Man. Alright, let's do 3 more. Oh, yes. Oh, man. Okay. I see the adduction machine. Are you gonna do some calves and some adduction? I'll see you guys for some biceps. Okay, that was good. Those are 2 more just like that. I'm gonna give you guys a different view now. But we're gonna take the 30s for another spin. See how that goes. Legs are already looking pretty juicy from this side. Can't wait to go show you guys the pump check, but our pump is gonna be a little bit gone just because we're already gonna be deep into biceps, and it's gonna be maybe like 30 minutes until we get to the pump check. So we'll see. We'll see how we're feeling. But I think we're gonna stick to the 30s because I felt pretty good on the first round. Just try to get the same amount of reps on the second one. I tried joining a TikTok live earlier from a friend, but we're cooked. We didn't know how to use it. And I couldn't join out. They can't really hear me, so have to get off. Three. Four. Five. Six. One more. Come on. Okay. That was good. Oh. All right. We're going to need to for sure drop down. I'm thinking some 27s. We'll do a trick. We're going to have to go to the other side of the gym to get those, though. Let's put these 30s back. Okay. I'm back. I grabbed the 27s. I'm going to take maybe 30 seconds. And then we'll start up again. Man. Today's leg day for sure fucking kicked our ass because, man, after the second set, I felt like I was going to die or something because it just drained my energy completely. Okay. Let's go hard for this 27. Hopefully I can get maybe a solid 7 to 8 on each hand is what I'm hoping for. But we'll see. You just never know. Let me give you guys a different view. I'm going to end up switching the seat this way. See how that looks? That's perfect. There we go. Awesome. Okay. Let's go to third chair here. I'm going to show you guys a little bit of the side view. Just show you guys what it looks like. And then we're going to move over to the preacher curl. Let me see if my dumbass actually grabbed the same weight. Because sometimes I'd be grabbing different ones. All right, cool. It's 27. Sometimes I don't notice until the end of my set. I'm like, damn, I was using 25 on one hand and 27.5. And then sometimes it feels a little bit lighter. I'm like, I don't know why my left hand feels lighter. And then I end up looking at the end of my set and I'm like, oh, I'm using 25 instead of 27. And it's so annoying. But it kind of happens. It happens when you're a little bit careless like me. I'm kind of just moving and then I make little mistakes like that, which is kind of unfortunate. All right, let's do this. Let's go hard. Make sure this thing's on me. Perfect. Four. One. Okay. Okay, we're done here. Let's go do some preacher curls now. Let's go ahead and let's do the second exercise. I think we're gonna sit here for two, but I'm just gonna record the first one. And then I think I'm just gonna record the first set of whatever we do for the third set. I'm not sure. Maybe we'll do some dumbbell work. Maybe do some cable work. We'll see what we end up doing. Maybe some single arm work would be pretty good. That way we can focus a lot on our left hand, and then just match our right with that, so we can catch up. All right, let's take this preacher curl for a spin and see how it goes. Hopefully you get a solid amount this round. There we go. I'm gonna pause like this. Hit it for maybe two more. Man, today's been a good day. It was a little bit rough on the legs today, but we're still feeling pretty hard, which is nice. I think even though you have some of those days where maybe you don't get the same amount of reps that you wish you would get, I think still going hard is what matters. All right, let's hit it for two more. Pause. As long as a little pause. I'm gonna stay here for one more. I'll see you guys for the next set. All right, let's finish off today. We're gonna stay here even for forearms, but we're gonna stay here for two. The biceps, and then I'm thinking maybe three sets of forearms should be pretty good. That's usually what we stick to. I'm gonna do some single arm work, regular curls with a cable stack, nothing too crazy. I'm thinking I'll maybe just record the first set, but I'll stay here for two just so I don't make the video any longer. All right, let's start with our left because that's the weaker one, and then match it with our right. How do we gonna do? And bring this down a little bit more. Let's do 23. J6 on the right. Okay. So I could have gotten a little bit more on my right side, but I don't want it to surpass my left, so I'm gonna try to match them as much as we can. Anyways, let's go ahead and switch over now to the pump check. I'm gonna stay here for one more set of these curls and 3 sets of the forearms. We usually do 3 of these. Let me see if I can show you guys. Give you a little bit of a how they show. Should 3 of these, usually with the bar. And then what we like to do to work a little bit more on this inner side, you gotta just pull away from it. Just bring it in like that. So we're gonna sit here for 3 of those and 1 more of those curls. I'll see you guys for the close down. Okay. I'm gonna bring this back a little bit. There it goes.
All right, you're good.
Okay. We found a little corner here at the gym. It's not that busy, but all the little spots with the mirrors are taken, so we're gonna have to do it here. It's not the best lighting, but we'll take what we get. Let's see what kind of damage we did.
I this video and she got I got it touch. Every said last to everything. Oh my god. And that's all. Well, you were there. I'm ready to run ready for the race. Oh my god.
Let's fix these shorts real quick.
You are. I know that for
There you
what
go.
all the activities are unallowable. And it's basically like talking about science, talking about medicine, training physicians together, modeling science, and actually wild. Unallowed.
Let's see the back.
And well, you know, okay, I got it. Okay, and now, oh my god. Okay, I'm like, I'm like, worked over it. That's your job. You don't tell them like,
Let's get a bit of a closer view real quick.
well, you can get some on there. Yeah.
Here we go.
You're looking routine that they executed somebody's job. So that's how I she did that. And she got in trouble for you, but she said she was in on big kind of tail.
All right, one more. And we'll go.
And then she don't know how to feel. I bless y'all, but no. And
Nice.
yeah, right. And then I'm going to
Okay, that's enough. Let's go home now. Today was a good day. Tomorrow we're gonna be hitting some back, no, some chest, some triceps, and some hamstrings. Remember, we're not gonna be working out this Saturday because we have a work event, so we're gonna have to skip it, which is fine. Gives us a bit of an extra day to kind of recover. And I think that'll be pretty good. Anyways, I think today was a good day. Even though I feel like it kicked our ass. Can't wait to get home and eat something. Remember, don't skip your cardio. Don't skip your sessions. You gotta be consistent, y'all. Okay. I'll see you guys in the next video.